Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Season 2 episode of the Custom Culture Rodcast, brought to you by Old School Rods and Car Culture Lux magazines. I am sitting here with the man himself, Murpho. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Deuce. Thanks for asking.
It's beautiful weather we're having right now in Central Texas, 56 degrees, wet as hell, chilly, and dark.
It is beautiful weather. It is all of those three things, wet, dark, 56 degrees, and it's pretty good. It's pretty. I mean, it really is pretty good.
It's a nice change.
Yeah.
Hey, we have Miss Shelby and Miss Sarah sitting. Miss Sarah's over here in a short sleeve T-shirt, looking like it's summertime. Summertime.
She has a beanie on.
And her beanie.
No, she's wearing one of those millennial hats. Those the toque that you got on, man. Is guys wear that in 108 degrees.
Well, I don't. I have my Murpho's jacket here, but I got toasty eating pizza. Got me all warmed up. Pizza.
Eating
it was the pizza.
That's what did it.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Well, ladies, how y'all doing?
Doing well.
Just
hey,
swell.
friends. Yeah.
Hi, long time no see.
It's been a minute.
How's it going, Miss Shelby?
Good. I'm just trying to get a Lone Star sponsorship. So if you
Yeah.
guys want to support a true native Texan.
There you go.
You know, I'm just sitting here. I'm thinking to myself, it's dark outside, and it's kind of like a different day from earlier because it's night. And I'm thinking, like, I haven't seen you guys in forever.
I know. It's been a minute.
It
Yeah.
has
Been a hot minute.
Yeah, when was the last time we recorded?
What I was going to say.
That's what I was saying. I think it was like the heat of
September?
summer, it feels
Yeah.
like.
Yeah. For those of you guys who don't know, we've had to take a hiatus with car shows going on and people traveling and having family stuff or whatever. It's been about, a month and a half?
Maybe.
I think
almost
so.
two. Almost
2 months
two.
since
Yeah,
we've done
been a
this. So
minute.
it's been a minute, and I am really glad that we are back here doing this, man. I miss you guys. I miss doing this. I miss sitting around drinking, talking about hot rods, to be honest.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pretty excited for tonight. I'm wanting to take a pause for the cause for a second here. This magazine that we all have setting in front of us, I'm awfully
On
proud of.
newsstands now.
It is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous. It just jumps off the cover. Great job, Miss Shelby.
Thanks, guys.
Again,
So proud.
It is
Thanks.
beautiful. I think that you might have a future in photography.
I would hope so, because I don't know what else I'd be doing.
And I think this is the second of two or the first of two consecutive covers in a row.
Wins. Yeah.
Now, I hope
That's
that you
awesome.
can just keep it contained because we do have an episode to get through. But
Oh, I know.
you have to just be like on.
You know me, just ready to boast.
Yeah,
Ready.
yeah, I know. But anyway, this is exciting. I'm
proud.
really
Thanks,
proud
guys.
of this, Miss Sarah. Again, beautiful magazine.
Thank you,
We're
thank you.
just in
Which is-
awe. Wah.
It's Car Culture Lux, number 115.
It
Yep.
is.
Yep.
On sale now. There.
We got an
plug.
Oz build
There's the plug.
on the cover.
Yep. Oz Welch.
Yeah, and this was a really fun trip.
It was so fun. That was
going
great.
out there. We were on a mission,
We were on a mission. Touch and go.
touch and go, and we did.
That's it.
And it was
Yes.
awesome.
Yep.
And what a great time. Oz, when you hear this, thank you again for all the hospitality, dude. It was amazing hanging out there with you. Hope to see you soon.
Mm-hmm.
So, without further ado,
Excuse me, sorry. You got me in the middle of having a drink.
Mid
Big old
drink.
He looks over at me and everything stops. Without further ado, we have a couple of people who we've talked to before, and we are really excited to have them back on. We have TJ and Alyson out of Willamina, Oregon. I'm so excited to hear from you guys, and you guys to tell us what's going on. What's happening, y'all?
Just living the life up here, man.
Nice. Yeah, you guys, we having the same weather you are? About 56 degrees, dark and wet.
Well, it was 27 this morning on the way.
oh yeah,
Man.
God, that
It's
just
probably in the 40s now.
that's
hurt
not that
my
warm.
soul a little bit at 27.
Well, it was like 30 something this morning, like
Yeah, it's
5-ish,
pretty chilly.
Yeah, but they got us beat.
Yeah.
It's cold there.
It's cold there, but it's beautiful there too. They're right near the coast as well.
Yeah.
We had some snow in the mountains a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
And Alyson, are you there?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
Where are you at right now?
We're in the principal's office.
No.
Oh,
Alyson stays in here most days.
I heard that.
it's
Do you-
probably I'm gonna guess she's cutting all her classes and hanging out in the shop all day.
Probably.
No.
They have a hot rod
No,
to
I'm a
build,
good
okay?
kid.
Love
I
it.
could.
It's just good acoustics in there. Is that it?
Yep,
Oh yeah, it's perfect.
definitely.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it. Good acoustic. There's no siren in the background, so she's okay. We're all right.
Yeah. So last time we talked, the issue that y'all are featured in hadn't quite hit newsstands yet, but it since has. So did you guys get a chance to see it on newsstands, like go in a store?
We did. We were on our way to a swap meet in Roseburg. We stopped at a Safeway. It was like 5, 6 in the morning, and we were walking down the aisles, and TJ and I spotted it.
Yes.
We were like, "That's our magazine!" So we
How
bought a
was
copy and showed
it?
everybody at the swap meet. It was so cool.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, it was so cool to see. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're really, really happy to hear that. That's like why we do this.
Yes.
Exactly. We hope,
And
and for
for-
Alyson, for you guys, we hope it's the first of many for you guys.
Yes.
And Alyson, we know that you're going to have a good long career doing this. And TJ, you'll be pumping out more students and getting, more and more kids. Hopefully, we can get more and more people on the cover of these magazines as well, man. I'm stoked about it.
Hey, so like when you all went to the counter to buy the magazine, did you open it and say, "That's me"?
I didn't. I felt sort of timid about it, but did you guys do that?
Absolutely. we did.
Shelby
Yeah,
just
absolutely
recently
did, yeah.
did
Oh my
it.
gosh. I was at the donut section getting some donuts for breakfast, and TJ, this random lady walks by us, and TJ goes, "Hey, this girl's a magazine star," and he flips the magazine, shows her. As I'm sitting there trying to get my donuts.
Priorities. Love it.
You gotta
Alyson-
walk around with a Sharpie now.
Yeah, I was
for-
gonna say he's
for
gonna have to walk around ready to sign autographs.
autographs.
Yeah. What about you,
Yeah, she's
Shelby?
getting pretty good at that.
He's
That's
been
awesome.
practicing.
Yeah, she's signed quite a few now.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Well, and Miss Shelby, you're just gonna have to have a Sharpie on you all times now.
Yeah. So my first 2 covers came out during COVID, so I never got that experience.
Yeah.
And so I was mentioning that to Matt and Laurel, and they're like, "We're going," and I'm like, "We're what?" Like, we're going. You're gonna have that experience. And I was like, "No, it's not real. We just we're in the shop, and the magazines come here, and we just only exist in the Murphos bubble." And then we went to Barnes and Nobles, and I was like, we're looking and looking, and we didn't see it. And then finally, just out of the little corner, you see the Rods logo, and of course, we moved it to the front because everybody should move
That's the move.
Naturally.
That's what you
The
have to
magazines.
do. That's the protocol.
to the front. It's required. If you're featured, you need to push that magazine to the front because we're independently owned.
I think it
work
should
hard.
be required after you take a picture of them in the front. You should buy them all.
Also true.
No, but you got to leave one because that could be like a new subscriber.
Also true.
You know?
We've had a lot of feedback this year from Rods where people say, "I found you on my local newsstand, I found you at my Walmart," consistently. So it works. Yeah. The visuals work.
So, Alyson, I would imagine you have several of these magazines in your possession now, and that you'll probably never be rid of them.
No, I've got about 2. They're in a nice little folder at my house next to my Willamina Kustoms sign.
Oh, that's cool.
Man,
Forever and ever.
Yes.
What
They
you
won't
need
say
to,
that.
you need to
Is
autograph a
forever.
copy and frame it and hang it on your wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I will. As soon
You
as
know-
I get home.
Yeah, store it in the sleeves too, so it doesn't like get as yellow, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And don't stack them. You stack them up like you're gonna flip through records. Do you know what those are, Alyson?
I have a record player.
Oh, okay, there we go. She's like, I build hot
I was
rods.
going to say, her stock keeps going up
You
and up.
dusty old woman. Of course, I know what a record is. Jeez.
Yeah, because vinyl has resurged.
it has.
It's
like
very popular.
print media will.
Just like magazines are going to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Keep print media alive.
Exactly. That's a plug.
Shameless
So-
plug.
So it's really super cool to be in a magazine. As a car person in particular, I think it is. It's like coup de grace.
Yeah. Also, well, TJ, so you're teaching this younger generation, and you're always kind of in the background, from what I've gathered. Like, how does it feel to see your students like being recognized and being that young in their career? Like, that's huge.
I think it's like super awesome. And here in a little bit, I'll tell you, kind of the things that come along with this. And it's amazing. We got a new project going on that we can talk about, and it all stems from people seeing these kids in the magazines. In fact, the whole state of Oregon is talking about these kids and what they're doing in here. So it feels really good. for them to get noticed like this. So I mean, it's a pretty big deal.
That's awesome.
So cool.
I love it.
So what is this new project that you have going on? We've seen a little bit on Instagram.
Yeah, we've been following.
Yep. The new shirts. Saw that plug. Love that.
But let the people know.
So a school down the road from us, we, most of our schools, they kind of like compete with each other, but we try to collaborate with other schools. So Dayton High School, they're building a 34 coupe. They're taking down to the Trog race in California.
Nice. December something.
9th and 10th.
Yes.
That's it.
That's
7th
it.
to 10th, yeah.
Yeah, and so they asked us, hey, you guys want to go? And of course, we want to try to go do everything. So we had told them no because 4 of the students, including Alyson, we were going to SEMA. And but unfortunately, you have to be 18 to get into SEMA with the education program.
Oh,
so
really?
That knocked everybody but one out.
Oh.
That's some bull. Who do we call? Who do we write a strongly worded letter to?
Why would they do that?
It's
Yeah.
educational, so
You think you'd want high school kids there and,
yeah.
Right.
to eyeballing these cars and seeing the new things that people are doing,
Sima, what's up with that? Who
We're
knows?
so focused on trying to bring all of our culture to the next generation and the next generation, and here they are locked out of SEMA.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Someone bring that
What
up.
I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants these young kids involved, but yeah, they make them be 18. So
And
yeah.
See this?
I wonder if it's because it's in Vegas and no, that shouldn't matter.
just
Kids
see this
are
like
yeah.
Yeah.
giant billboard out there, and it says WTF.
yeah,
What's
I'm
just
pretty
gonna
sure
be
Alyson
the
sent them an
sign?
email with that in
A
there.
very
Yeah.
strongly worded email. I was
Okay.
Yes.
All
Very
right, Al.
strong.
Good for you. You
Leave
should
it
have.
to Alyson.
That doesn't make
Love
any
it.
The
sense.
enforcer will let them know.
Yeah. Next time, Alyson, you and I are going down there, baby.
Yeah, bring
I'll go with
juice.
you. We'll be like
yes,
Master
dude, I
Blaster.
agree.
So SEMA needs to be taken out behind the woodshed, but I'm
That's what I'm
gathering
saying. We're
that
doing
happening?
open.
y'all are
Yeah.
going to go to Trog.
Yeah.
Nice.
are.
So that's what I told them. You know what? Since we didn't get to go to SEMA, let's do the Trog deal.
That's
Smart.
awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah. So here we go with another project.
Nice. And is this
Alyson, you want to tell them about the project?
Okay. So we reached out to some people, and Rich Wilson, a guy who does the Roseburg car show, he found a 30 Model A for us, and we've chopped it. We've basically completely restored it. What else have we done? Like we put
New chassis.
we put a new chassis. From the ground up, it was bare bones when we got it, and now it's almost a full car again.
Nice.
so occasionally I'm on social media, and this is well, y'all are somebody that I follow. I think you're amazing, and I saw some of this, and I was going to ask about it. I didn't realize that it was like a focus project. I thought that Alyson was like, building her own hot rod over in the corner, but that's so awesome, and I think it's really cool to see the progress. I'm very proud of you all, and I was going to say to Alyson that her next quest in life in terms of print media would be to have the experience of having, like a cover or like a car that, something that just like really went out and made big impact that was immortalized in print.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the next experience that we'd like to see happen for you.
Yeah, like a full feature.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, Alyson. You better get to building, girl.
Me too.
Need
Her
some
mouth-
covers,
her mouth
2023.
Her mouth is wide open here. She's trying to hold it back up with her hand.
So what are you guys going to do with the coupe when it's done? We're going to go get to see it, like turn around car shows and stuff.
Yeah. So the owner, when I was, talking about, how it felt to have kids in here. So the owner of this car, we just borrowed it. He just loaned it to us. And when it came down, I mean, it was just a pile. Yeah. And so the agreement was he would loan us the car. They're going to throw it together, go race it at Trog, and then it'll go back to him. So it kind of stemmed from there. But So after they get done with the truck, they're gonna tour it around and make some car shows with it. So at the Portland Roadster Show, Rit over at West Customs, he was down visiting the other day, and he asked us to be a part of their cavalcade. I guess that's how you say it.
Cavalcade of Customs,
with all the customs like front and center in the middle of the show. So we're gonna have that car down there, and then we're gonna have our Grand National project down there.
Nice.
Which one is that one?
So we have a 56 F100.
Yeah.
And
That's
and
so rad.
so right now they're building a brand new chassis for it. They're building a new chassis. They're doing new suspension. They're doing a little bit of everything on this deal. They've got some paint work to do. They've got all the interior to do. So it's a fun little project. It's got an EcoBoost, 2011, one of the V6 twin turbos. So they're getting to kind of do some wrenching on some new stuff too. Of course, when we go to shows, we keep the hood down. So we won't let yeah. So it's just kind of no billet stuff. It's setting on steel wheels we got some cool custom hubcaps on it and stuff like that. So, but it's going to Grand National. We got our spots down there. So we're gonna set the truck up in one of the buildings, and then we're gonna get a booth. We're getting a booth outside. So the kids are gonna take their metalworking equipment and set up outside and do metalworking demonstrations.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice.
And we're gonna do some fun call outs.
Oh, yeah.
Like some friendly competitions, maybe.
Okay,
That's
yes.
awesome.
It's funny that you say that because we've been trying to get a weld off here at the shop because, you know, you get a little stressed out. You have enough people around each other. Everyone's like, oh, I'm a better fabricator. I take you, me. We're not the same. So we were joking about this and it's just like, shut everybody up, handle it, or get one or the other. So I love a little friendly
Because what's better
competition.
than putting somebody
Roll
in their
dimes,
place
baby. I'm down.
than doing it in like a public format?
Sounds like
Yeah.
fun. I didn't know we get to do a weld off.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
excited.
We've been talking about a weld off.
Yeah.
Just casually mentioning
there's
it.
some young people in the shop that are talking about their welds.
I know. That's where this spawned
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to enter this.
Under
whole thing, then.
25-year-olds. The youths.
Alyson, you want to come down to Texas for the weld
that
off?
would be so great.
Yes.
Just like show up and like
Kill them all.
Allison's like, legally, I need a guardian, but I'm here. And I'm going to show you.
I don't know if this is appropriate, but we won't even check your ID.
Wait, do you have a driver's license or a permit? You have a driver's license?
I take my drive test in December.
Boom! I
all right.
It's going to be hell on wheels, y'all.
Yes.
Watch out, the whole state of Oregon.
Yeah, no kidding. She can start driving around her products, man. That's awesome.
Souped up. What was it? I'm sorry, you said at 30? What are you guys building
30.
right now? 30.
Alyson,
30.
Sheesh.
we'll
Allison.
see you 3 days after the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, okay.
Yeah, just
go.
head in this direction.
I'll be
yeah,
rolling down to my elbow.
that's right. We got a thing down here on December 3rd.
We
December
do.
3rd,
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know if this airs before December 3rd, but if you're out there listening in listenerland, come to December 3rd.
Make
Cruising.
it happen, Captain.
Hot Rod Santa event at Murpho's
That's right.
in Texas.
Yes.
Shout out to New Belgium Brewing. They're hooking us up. Flat
Nice.
Tire, Voodoo Ranger. Yeah, we got some good stuff going. Some vendors.
Got some charitable causes. We
Yep.
got Toys for Tots. We got a family being sponsored by
Yep.
Clubs for Kids.
What are the
So-
coffee people called?
Devil Dog.
Devil Dog
Yeah.
here in Buda, Texas.
Yeah.
Veteran owned. Tropicana Joe will be spinning some records. And then we also have,
Sweet Scentsy CBD.
yeah, we got some CBD.
TJ, you said you wanted to go to everything.
Yes.
Come on down.
Here,
Yeah.
December 3rd, brother. We got you.
I'd come visit Voodoo a little bit there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ranger. I'm familiar with him.
Yeah. Yeah, Voodoo. Ranger.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's strong.
Yes.
Yeah.
actually, that's a great story. A lot of people at our Lone Star Roundup party were thinking like, you grow up on PBR Lone Star, you're just gonna start chugging them. Well, you're chugging an IPA, so it's gonna catch up to you. On top of that, we had Dulce Vida tequila. So between those two, we just had a lot of hammered guests, and I was a great time. But I don't think
Everyone
people
drink
realize
responsibly. Disclaimer.
They sampled the goods. That was for sure. We had some very intoxicated people. But
we had plenty of people who drove everybody, so it was all good.
yeah,
That's absolutely right.
No. Lots of customs in the morning getting picked up.
Yeah, so Shelby, I sent you a picture of the 56 that they're working on, and then I sent a picture of myself with a night of voodoo.
Yeah. I love the text exchange because it's the shot phone. So sometimes I'll be communicating and then you sit there and then you come back the next day. I love that you will send 1,000 photos. I do the same thing. I'm like, we are communicating fully. I'm not sending 1 or 2. I'm sending 7, maybe 10. So I love that you do that. You're like, shop shirt, project. Bombard me with content.
Do you roll your eyes when you see a text from me?
No, never. And believe me, I would tell you. I would be genuine.
Okay.
No, sir.
No, I know she doesn't because she'll show me.
Yeah.
Like,
Back and forth. And are you technically a published model because you're repping that new shirt? So just saying.
Truth.
We're gonna send you guys some shirts.
Oh,
sweet.
Hell
We'll swap merch. Let us know everyone's sizes, and we'll get a care package going.
Yeah, if you can send me all of you guys' shirt sizes and stuff. So we're about to make an order for some blank shirts, and they're gonna start printing again. We want to fix you guys up.
Nice, thank you. That'd be cool.
Thank you. That'd be really awesome.
We will represent well.
So
so it's gonna be good. Now, so these pictures I just sent you, it's gonna take a little while, but since you talked to Alyson last, speaking of this driver license stuff, you're gonna see some of her and her buddies driving action here. So
Oh, boy.
scared.
Nice.
yeah. So Alyson, I'm going to let her tell you about her afternoon experience here in Alex.
We were in a rollover.
Oh.
Everybody all right?
Yeah, we both walked away. Just
That's
a couple like cuts and bruises, nothing major.
So
Dang.
how did you go ass over tea kettle in a rollover?
We were speeding, naturally, you know.
Oh, Alyson.
As you do.
I was not driving, okay?
Fair.
But we were going down some back roads and we took a corner too fast. Alex overcorrected. We hit the bank and then I blacked out. I don't remember much, but we came back after and we put together that the car rolled and we slid like 30 feet on the passenger side. It was crazy.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
Please. Okay.
Jesus, Mary
I'm
and
so
Joseph.
glad that y'all are all right.
Both of y'all are walking and talking. That's a great thing.
So let's get those seatbelts in. Toot sweet, yeah?
Yeah.
We both had our seatbelts on.
What?
Hopefully we limit this to like a once every 20 year
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, me
One
too,
time
you know?
forever.
I don't really have it in me to go through that again.
No, yeah.
Nah.
Oh my gosh.
I think once is plenty.
Yeah.
I've been through a couple. I mean, I guess we've all been through a few car crashes, but I've been through a couple doozies, and I never want to do that again, man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, seriously.
So you know what? I don't want him to do it either. It was crazy.
It was pure coincidence.
I left school and I was taking a sample of something we were building to a customer. I hadn't been down this road in forever, and so I left school and was taking this sample, and I come around the corner and I knew it was Alex's car up on its side, and it was like full flames. And
Oh my gosh.
Alex was walking down the road, kind of whatever, and but I didn't see Alyson, and so he mentioned Alyson being with her, and then I freaked out because I didn't know where she was. So, but luckily she was dazed out, kind of shocked over sitting in the driveway.
My mom,
so, yeah, but
man.
it's good. You'll see the pictures.
Oh my gosh. Well, we're glad you guys are all safe.
Absolutely.
Everyone's healthy.
And don't do that shit again.
Does Alex want you guys to
No
do?
plan.
Does Alex want you guys to do a rebuild of his car?
Nope. Prelude's gone.
Prelude's gone.
But you gotta pick up a 98 Toyota.
Nice.
Oh.
Little workhorse.
And it's got a roll bar in it.
There we go.
Yeah,
there we
great
go.
safety features.
Yep.
Allison, what old car do you want to have?
So I actually have my dream car.
Yeah.
It's a 71 Chevelle. It was my dad's first car. He bought it in high school.
Nice.
Whoa. Back up. What is it?
A 71 Chevelle.
This girl.
Allison, I'm gonna be straight with you. You better be driving that thing like Mrs. Daisy. We're not wrecking that thing.
No, I have no plans
Better
to.
slow it down.
What's that Chevelle got in it?
It's a boat motor. It's a 350 Kodiak.
Okay. All right. Where'd your dad go to school? In Oregon?
Willamina High School. Yeah.
Willamina. Okay.
Oh, really?
I'm going to tell you my first car that I still own is a 1971 Oldsmobile Cutlass convertible.
Oh.
Which, by the way, that Chevelle and that Olds and the Buick, when they was all on the same line, man.
So
You know,
Yeah.
like they build one, they turn the things, they build the Buick, they turn the things, they build the Olds. So that's pretty rad, man. Good for you. That's an awesome car.
Thank you.
That is,
Thank
yeah. Don't ever get rid of that car.
Trust me, I won't.
Everybody I went to high school with, I was that year where those were the years that we drove. You know, like 67 through like 72 of all the old cars. And at my 20-year high school reunion, we were all sitting, and every single one of my buddies got rid of their cars. I was the only one that still had theirs.
wow.
So
Yeah.
that just tells you, hold on to that thing forever. I'm glad it came from your daddy too. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
So your dad obviously has good taste. Is that
He
how you ended up in this program?
Kind of. So, I worked with my dad actually for a while in a body shop. Our neighbors, they own one. And he was one day like, hey, you want to go to work with me? And I was like, yeah. And, I got to do a little bit of Bondo, and I just fell in love with it.
So cool.
That's very cool. I'm sure your pops is super proud.
Man, that's exactly where it starts.
Man.
Is
Hey,
that
look,
what
she
you're...
fell in love with a Bondo, but she did not fall in love with block sanding.
Oh my god.
Oh, sis, you can't have you,
Oh, come
you
on
can't have
now.
one without the other.
Yeah, if you got-
you
if
can't
you
just
got-
paint the car, right, Murphy?
If you got time to wipe it, you got time to sand it.
This is very true. But I've been doing it for like 2 weeks straight now.
Yeah, good. It builds character.
Thank you.
And remember, Allison, repetition is the mother of skill.
You're gonna have forearms like Popeye by the time you graduate, man. Sanding.
Man.
Hey, so we got somebody in the background here that's got to say hello.
Okay.
Our principal finally showed up.
Oh.
Howdy.
What's your principal? Introduce
Yes,
yourself.
we did meet you.
We met her, yeah. Hi.
How are you?
Doing good, girl. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I always feel great when I'm around these two.
Awesome. Us too. And every time we get to talk to them.
Yes. No, they're doing some pretty amazing things.
Yeah.
They're doing amazing.
doubt.
They're doing amazing things for your school. They're doing amazing things for the city of Willamina. They're doing a million things for the state of Oregon, man. They're doing things for everybody. You know.
They sure are. Yep. That's the best part is seeing so many people getting involved and how much support they've received from the community and the larger car community. That's been the custom community. That's been super fun and inspiring.
That's rad.
Awesome.
Man.
Are you going to Trog as well?
I am not. No, I have a family thing that weekend, but hopefully back to the Grand National. That was super fun.
Yes. Yeah, Pomona's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good one.
Always a good one. I think really we should
did
be.
our nice friendly call out to Murpho here on the metalworking demonstrations, by the way.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Oh.
Yeah, that was kind of like our hint to you, Murpho, that Alyson is calling you out to do a little metal shaping demonstration at the Grand National.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Throw me up the bus. Thanks, dude.
Allison said, no, I was not.
I'm like, okay.
It's on now.
guess. Yeah.
Sure.
I'll be there.
So we watched like Scotty on Instagram and a couple other of the bad dudes
Yeah.
of California.
Yeah.
So when we're at Grand National, you guys gotta help us find those so we can have a little friendly competition with him.
Well, you know,
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, I don't know that you want to call Scotty out because he's like
No.
Scotty Chops
kind
is
of
the dude.
a
He
super
is.
badass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just put my piece of metal down immediately. I would just give up.
Yeah.
Duly
For
noted.
educational
Yeah.
purposes.
I'm out.
Well, maybe we could pay him a little bit to lose.
Throw it for the kids. It's for a good cause.
all you gotta do is bring down a couple,
Yeah.
bring down a couple Burgerville double beef cheeseburgers, extra secret sauce, man. Those guys can't survive those. They'll be asleep in the corner. You're gonna automatically win.
Could you imagine though, like Clark Gilly, Scotty Chops, like
Dude.
the goats? That would be so cool.
That would be really cool. That's an idea for our next event.
I like
Yeah,
it.
so it's gonna be fun. So we talked to Laura down there at Grand National, and she was helping us get our spot. So we've kind of secured our spot for the 56 F100, the show, and then we're getting that outside spot, hopefully fairly close to the Sway House, to set up our little tent with all of our metalworking tools. So
Awesome.
the kids have been doing a ton of shows. You know, they'll take a shrinker stretcher and they'll take an English wheel and sandbag and tools, Beverly shear and stuff like that, and just whack stuff out. You know, so people love it when
Awesome.
they start hearing them smack on things with that hammer. I mean, here comes the whole crowd. They just love that.
Every fabricator's like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Yeah, their ears
The song of
prop
my
up.
people.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Well, what else is going on, guys? So Trog, and then what? School year's kind of rolling into May, I'm assuming. And
Yeah,
then-
is the Chevelle?
No, don't say May. That means I graduate.
Oh, right.
Unless she fails.
Means she'll be
Unless
freed
she
up, Murph.
fails.
So by June 1st, she'll be walking through the door down here, going looking for a job. I need a job.
We'll see you soon.
I won't be 18 till the end of June.
Oh my gosh.
We don't even check IDs.
We do have a baby James Dean,
James
little
Dean.
bit
Yes,
that
we
literally
have Junior James Dean.
People probably think that's what everybody looks like, is like this little rockabilly king.
Yeah.
No, this kid is sweeping, and I asked him, I'm like, hey, I'm trying to take a promo picture for social, and I have a beanie in my hand, and he was like, well, is it gonna mess up my hair? And I was like, no, little James Dean, I'm not touching your hair. Okay, calm down. This kid, his hair is everything. It's everything. The cuff jeans, the dad's super cool. This kid, he's all style points, and he's 17.
Yeah.
Alyson, just saying, he's very cute.
Oh my gosh.
You guys could build a hot rod
This is
empire
not a
down
matchmaking
here.
show. No matchmaking show.
Anyways, yes, we do have younger generation here.
Yes.
Every day,
Yes.
bringing it up, trying to get people to TIG and MIG and do body work. And Noah's 19, and this kid is going to be unstoppable by the time he's 25.
Mm-hmm.
You got to literally put your money where your mouth is.
We
and
got one
educate.
that's almost like in that group that's 26 that's doing a fantastic job on the floor
Spencer,
too. Spencer.
Yeah. Spencer's doing good.
Yeah, we got a few youths.
Yeah.
Well, and really, that's why we started doing the show to begin with, was to promote this to the younger generation, to see the magazine, see the work, get in the magazine, strive to get in there, get on the covers, learn to do the way we did, where you go to the tech articles and you read this thing, you go out there and you screw up 5 things until you figure it out,
Yep.
and then you go to your car and do it, you know?
Yep.
And I love the fact that, TJ, that's exactly what you're doing, brother, was teaching these kids and getting them all ready for the real world, you know, not this bullshit, hey, look, I'm an Instagram model and I'm going to make $1 million. It doesn't work that way, you know? It works that way when you're using your hands and going out there and making something.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, you think that your first project was great? No, right?
Oh, God. Ugh. Burn that flash drive.
Yeah, gone, right? Like, you get to a point where you hone in your skills, and then you're like, holy shit, I'm really doing this. Like, this is what I've always wanted to do. That's why it's surreal to, like, work in this. I'm like, oh my gosh, this exists outside of the shop. wow, this is crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did that. And then you just keep going and you keep topping yourself. And like, you are your own competition, Alyson. People are going to do whatever. And, you know, like, cool, you stay in their lane, you know, whatever. But you have to be like trying to top yourself. Like, that is your competition. It's not what another girl on Instagram's doing or another person. Like, just keep staying in your zone. Like, that's all you have to do.
I push myself more and more every day.
Yes.
I want to.
Yep. You are the motivation. You're doing all that, honing in the skills. And then you just look up one day and you're like, wow, I'm living my dream. Like,
Yeah.
I'm doing it.
Did the thing that I said I was going to do, that I wanted to do.
Yep.
You're living it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Both of y'all.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
When Miss Shelby says this thing, she's talking about photographing, being a photographer that's in editorial or in print media.
Print media, yep.
And how old were you when you did your school show?
Oh, okay.
thing?
I was in 8th grade, and I told everyone I'm going to be a photographer. I'm going to be in magazines, like all this stuff. Like, I even drew this little picture of myself with a camera. And I have it at my mom's house, and it's goofy as hell. I still have my eyelashes. Don't worry, guys. Even in 8th grade, I knew what's up. But it's crazy because that's literally, like, that's why I say now, like, having that experience with Matt and Laurel, like, this is something I literally would, like, dream and talk about. Like, my grandmother would say, we're going to have a famous photographer in the family. And I'm like, well, shit, that's a lot of pressure. But I'm glad that she did, because it pushed me, you know, and that's in the back of your mind. Like Alyson said. Yeah. So like Alyson, you are the one pushing you every day, because here's the thing. You can be talented, but not everyone's disciplined. And you being disciplined 10, 15, 20% more is going to be you building that next car and the next car and the next car, right? Like getting better, metalworking, stronger. You're not going to hate paint and body forever, okay?
Well, and TJ, you know this too. How many guys do you know who started a build on a car who still have that damn car in their garage 20, 30 years later?
Yeah, I'm one of them, man.
But you get what I'm saying, is that, you know, that the girls are right, Alyson, man. You just keep rocking and rolling and doing what you're doing, baby. Because, man, get through things, get it done. Like Shelby just called it out. 10, 20% more than the next guy is a entire world of difference, of dedication, and getting you to the next level.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know that you have, you know, TJ as a mentor, and I know that he's doing amazing things down there. I would love to hear what are the things that he's telling, you know, his kids to do. I tell my kids, even the 50-year-olds, that every day, whatever you do in the car shop, you know, it's like as important. Every task is as important as any other, because they all have to get done for the car to get done. And everything that you do, you need to try and do better than the last time that you did it. And to apply yourself, you know, like she said, better, you know, or try harder to do better every day. Words to live by, really. Like, that's so true. So true. So kudos to you, Alyson, for that. And to TJ, because I know that you're the inspiration, bro.
So I tell all of my students to inspire them. So I wear a size 13.
Yep, there it is.
And if you don't get to work, you go walk around with that 13 up your ass.
Every day.
I tell my kids I have a 15 and 12-year-old and I wear 14s, and I've said that to them more than once.
Yes. Hey, but does it work?
Every time
It works.
So I'm a 7. If I put them both together,
you're my shoe.
like a 14.
There's one Deuce. Deuce is I don't know if you guys have seen him. He is a very large man. It's a man
Well,
you want
know
on
what
your
you
side.
should do,
No.
since you only wear 7s, have you ever seen those boots like some
Clown
Latino
shoes?
dancers wear with the long ass pointy toes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. You can get some of those dudes.
You know what? I'm just gonna make a note of that.
Make it
Got it.
I bet you're close to Austin. I bet you can get some pointed toe boots down there.
Oh, absolutely.
yeah, we're close to Mexico.
We can get
Yeah,
them.
we see them things.
Those snake skin.
She can get those. She can get those tailor made with the little silver dilly do on the toe, bro.
Yep.
I love those things.
Oh my, you're gonna love Texas. We are tacky as hell.
Come through.
Come on.
Yeah,
Oregon.
my boots. I don't wear them very often, but my boots at home, I got some pointy toe boots.
Oh
Everybody
man,
Lord.
you were Mexican in another life.
I don't care.
TJ.
I like them.
Love
I
it.
like them.
Man, you know, I hate to do this because this is so much fun talking with y'all, but we got to start winding this up.
Before we wind up, I have a message real quick for Alyson. We have a mutual friend here in the other room, Custom Colette, that wanted to make sure that I told you hi on her behalf, and hope that you're doing well.
Hi.
So awesome.
I'm doing fantastic.
She's another one, man, that knows how to get her hands dirty around a car. You know what I mean? There's no ifs, ands, buts, man. If you needed something, she dives right in, you know? And that's exactly what you're doing, Alyson. And we can't tell you how proud we are of you, TJ, and your entire class, your school, Alyson, you and everything you're doing. And you guys are the beginning of something that, just think of it this way, Alyson, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you go back to that high school, there's people there that will be talking about you like you're Elvis. And when you show up, it's like, oh my gosh, Alyson is here and she's going to help with the class about this or that or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I mean, it comes to like an icon stage, you know, to where it's really important what you're doing, man. And it's going to reverberate a lot more, you know, kind of like the pebble in the pond, you know, where you see the ripple. What you're doing right now may have ripples for generations, you know, and it's, Murpho and I have talked about it with the girls here about how important print media is and for every generation, but also just the reason we started up this program is to let people know they have a venue where they can talk and come out with. And that's why we talk with so many builders on how they got started, which a lot of these guys said, man, I read some tech in a magazine. And I went, what? I said, I grabbed some snips in a pop can and I went outside and I cut up this Coke can and thought, well, maybe I can do this. And next thing you know, they're shaping metal, you know? And it's just important. And I can't tell you how proud we are of all y'all.
We all are. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Don't forget where you came from either. You know, pay it forward. Like, find the next Alyson and the next Alyson and the next Alyson. Like, if you have an opportunity to do that, it's very important.
She's found one, a 7th grader.
What's her name?
Summer Levante.
Summer Levante.
Summer Levante.
Wow. She already sounds exotic. I'm living. That's great. What? Levante
Yeah,
Kustoms.
one of the boys, she just learned to weld this week.
Wow.
And,
Yes.
7th grade?
one of the boys, he come by and told her, that weld is horrible.
It looks like shit.
Yeah.
You know what I told him? Just fuck off.
That's right.
So I won't tell you.
Stay in your lane, bro.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing you say to that kid. Say, oh, yeah, put your money where your mouth is. You do your weld.
Weld off.
Yeah.
Weld off.
Well, I'm not going
Murpho's
to...
Rod and Customs. Weld off.
Yeah.
Weld off.
My response to all that is like, where's your car?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's actually been helping me on the car.
Nice.
Man, shoot us a picture when you guys do.
Yes.
There's one posted on our Instagram, I believe. I was showing her how to do block sanding.
Oh,
See,
really,
That's
Alyson?
how we know you're going to be a success is you've already found someone else to do your block sanding. You're going to be running your own shit in no time.
Yeah, work smarter, not harder. I try to teach her that way.
That's exactly it, man.
Respect.
Well, hey, guys, we appreciate you guys very much being on the show. TJ, give me all your goodies if people want to get a hold of you or the school or to donate, or say some old guy's got a car in the garage. He goes, man, I want to donate to
We
the
have a
school.
Facebook now.
Good. Throw it up there. Give it to me.
Handles.
Willamina Kustoms. So is our Instagram.
Okay.
All right.
Excellent. And
Go find them,
Hey,
folks.
yeah,
Dude, can I add to that? So I've told all of my students down in the shop, when they get 1,000 followers on Facebook and 1,000 followers on Instagram, I'm personally going to donate $1,000 to them, and I'm going to give them a day-long barbecue where I'm going to cook breakfast.
Dang.
All right.
Cook dinner too.
brother.
So so if you guys ever get time, throw us a shout out.
Yeah, Rodcast,
Yeah.
Rodcast people. Follow
Absolutely.
Willamina Kustoms.
And when that happens, I might fly up there to Oregon, see my brother down in Ontario. He lives right there on the
Yeah,
coast.
dude.
But I might come up there,
Oh, she's so excited.
get myself a brisket, trim it, do it up, and make you guys a Texas brisket up there, boy. But curl your hair.
All right, y'all better get to
Is it
networking.
Lockhart style?
Oh, Lockhart style, brother.
Like Blacks or Smitty's?
More like
knows.
Franklin's.
Okay.
Okay, Franklin's.
Yeah.
Gonna ATX.
You guys have to come to Texas.
but to be
now.
honest,
You're talking about barbecue and pony boots.
I was gonna say all of those places you named are amazing. I go to all of them all the time. I go to Lockhart. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, man, you guys need to come down here. We'll take you out there for some good barbecue.
Yeah. All right. Well, that sounds good, and we'll keep you posted on our like non-traditional, females in the trade event.
Yeah, absolutely. Please
Absolutely.
do.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. Well, hey guys, thank you once again for coming back on our show, and we'll hit you guys up again, man. It's fun to touch base with y'all.
Well, thank you guys very much.
All right, man. All right, y'all. This has been TJ and Alyson. They are at Willamina High School. They got their shop up there, man. They're doing big things. Facebook and Instagram, Willamina Kustoms. Fantastic show, dude.
That's it.
I always love talking to them, man. Always good.
Y'all
Always
come back
awesome.
now. You hear?
All right, so we got to close this show. So for Miss Sarah.
Bye.
Miss Shelby.
See you later, guys.
Murpho.
To our listeners out there, thank you again for your support and for listening. We couldn't do any of this without you. And for all of you folks that are just checking in and hearing us for the first time, please help us to support our cause. Do your part. Go to murphospublishing.com and subscribe today. Please help us keep print media alive.
Keep print media alive. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Custom Culture Rodcast, brought to you by Old School Rods and Car Cultural Magazines. We are out.